P2. You saw a lot of similar results with the Lewis Hamilton leading the session with a blistering 123.62 for a lap time. He increases practice one lap, best lap by basically a second. You also saw the Ferraris step it up by matching the Mercedes practice one time with like a 124.1, then Bottas P3, and then Raikkonen P4, and then both Red Bulls. And then you also saw the Toro Rosso stepping up, at least Carlos Sainz Jr. coming in with a 125.08. And then you also saw Kvyat pop into the top 10 as well with a 125.4. Then Romain Grosjean and Nico Hulkenberg are stuck in between. Here's the results, what I'm reading. Yeah, you guys see, but, it wouldn't be practice session 2 without some incidents, right? So let's talk about the incidents. You had Romain Grosjean. He went off twice in turn 1. Basically went into the gravel trap, and he was complaining of brake issues. We also were told to take off our T-wing for practice 2. So I don't know whether it's for safety. I think it's for safety because it's definitely not generating much downforce if it's flapping like that. So it's probably a good thing to take it off, and we have to figure out a better design for the Ferrari attachment to wing. But yeah, he went off twice, saying that the brakes were bad. That also might be what was wrong with Kevin Magnussen, because he didn't put in very good times either. He also locked up in turn 1 just in front of Roman when he went off. And then also, speaking of incidents, Julian Palmer had a pretty big impact on turn 16 when he was told that he needs to pick up the pace. So on acceleration at the end of, how it's a slower but higher speed right-hander, I guess he went back onto the power too early and just spun out the back end. He went into the wall. It was a pretty big impact. He was fine, obviously, but he only put in 4 laps for practice session 2, and he only put in 6 laps for practice session 1, so he only had a grand total of 10 laps driven for both practice sessions for the day. Felipe Massa also had a transmission problem. He was stuck in a false neutral, and he couldn't get out of second gear. So they had to turn the car down, turn the car off, and stop with Felipe Massa practice. So hopefully the Williams can get their gears together and figure out what was wrong with their car at the beginning of their session. Yeah, guys, Kevin Magnussen didn't put in much very good time. He didn't really beat his last time from practice session 1, but you saw the McLaren Honda is out in force. They actually increased their Fernando Alonso had a best time of 126 dead, and Stoffel Van Dorn giving a 126.6. They didn't put in that many laps, but they still put in some. It's a lot better than their testing session wins, let's say at least. But more surprisingly, you also saw Marcus Ericsson put in a time of a 126.4, giving him P15. Yeah, guys. Yeah, some crazy times here. Even Ocon had like a 126.1. And then even, where's Perez? Perez had a 125.5 in those fabulous looking pink cars. I think Anthony Durko said it was, Fab 1 and Fab 2. I was calling them Barbie 1 and Barbie 2. Just a little joking on their pink, very, very pink helmets, pink car, and the pink in their... They don't have pink jumpsuits, but they have pink in them. So, yeah, guys, those are my results for practice session 2 and practice session 1. Thank you for watching. I'll be coming back with a practice session 3 and qualifying roundup probably tomorrow. But yeah, until then, guys, I'm Brandon with USF1, your source of Formula 1 news here in North America. Till my next video, guys. Take care.